Welcome to Craftsember, a December weekday journey into creativity and inspiration. I'm Suzanne, a Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, sharing paper crafting ideas to spark your imagination. We're going to explore some techniques and celebrate the joy of crafting. I may share projects using multiple products, last chance products, scrapbooking ideas, crafting kits, or fun folds. You never know, I might throw in a 3D object or two. So whether you're a seasoned stamper or just getting started, there's something here for you. Let's dive into today's video. Well, hello, Chicky Monkeys. Welcome to Friday's card video. Today I'm featuring the Yuletide Village stamp set as well as the Peaceful Season for the sentiment. I have a piece of basic white here and my Daffodil Delight ink and a blending brush, and I'm just going to softly blend on some yellow on my little card front here, and we're going to build a Yuletide village. So this is a big sheet of basic white card, and I am stamping all the houses in the Yuletide village stamp set. And I made only one of the first house and the church, but everything else gets a double stamp. And I'm making a village, and I even go back and stamp some trees. I forgot this time around, but what I really like about this stamp, or stamp set, I should say, is it has a little brick wall. You don't really notice it, and some trees and such, and I gotta say, loving this stamp set. I'm glad I was able to feature it in a couple of videos, at least 3. This will be the 3rd one. You'll have to go back to the Lake House event and find the first one I did. Here's the little brick wall. It's so cute. So that's Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I am going to be coloring with my blends markers. If you don't want to watch my coloring, you can go to the 8-minute mark. And for those of you who like it, you can stay and watch, and I'll play some music so that you don't get bored. All right, here we are with colorings all done. Now I just have to fussy cut everything out. So I chose to do it this way rather than stamping on our card front so that I could layer these homes and houses and show depth and show hills and show like a little town actually. So I'm just cutting the pieces apart and making sure I did do, I think I stamped out 3 little brick walls and I only used 2. But that is, yeah, and I use a ton of different colored markers. I'm not going to share them all with you here, but if you have a question, you can ask. Comment below in my blog or on the Facebook or on the YouTube channel, and I will tell you exactly. I just don't have time. All right, so here's my arrangement. This is how I'm going to do it. I quickly run out of my Seal Plus, so I ended up having to use glue in a second. But I start with my blue house here, and then I have the church on dimensionals, and also I had stuck the wall to the church. I felt that was poignant because oftentimes churches do have, well, maybe not in Canada, but I know in the UK they have like little stone walls. Yeah, we don't have a lot of stone walls in Canada. We have like fences. I would love to live in the UK where there's, you know, those lovely little stone walls. I visited the UK once. It was one of my favorite highlights of my life. All right, so I put these 2 houses are on dimensionals, but the back ones are not, and I'm going to try to disguise them a little bit. So when I come around with the big house there on my right hand, I will sort of cover the snowman so that this particular house looks more that they all look different, right? And that is my goal. And so I ended up sort of zhuzhing the trees around too at the very end. So what else can I tell you about this? I really like the little brick fences, and I colored them, I think gray granite actually. And like I sort of covered them up with the trees as I'm placing them in. I guess I was trying to think about how, like, I would have liked to have this placement all, you know, it was set up beforehand and then, you know, go from the background to the foreground, but I wasn't that, you know, I'm creating. I wasn't that in tune. Anyway, here's my wet glue. I had to use it a couple of times. My fingers got sticky. It made me unhappy, but that's okay. I'm doing it for this card. I believe I will give to my best friend. He has a little baby now, Theo, and a lovely wife. And I think it'll be cool because the sentiment of this card is going to say, love from my home to yours. And me and the kitties, he sometimes looks after the kitties if I go away, mostly my niece, but sometimes my friend Paul does, and we appreciate him. Anyway, so this is pecan pie card base. I use wet glue, which is probably a smart idea for this because it's pretty heavy with all those houses. And I just wanted to say that I put Wink of Stella on everything that looks like snow. So when you see the stills, you're going to see a whole bunch of shine. Because I shined it up afterwards I ran out of storage space on my phone, so or my camera, so I had to, yeah, I just had to improvise. All right, so when I cut the sentiment, I just make sure that the sides are the same as the top and the bottom so it doesn't look weird. Put liquid glue behind it. Wish I didn't have to use the liquid glue. It's good though. It's really inexpensive and I have lots of it. So yeah, but I like my Seal Plus the best. And then honestly, you guys, I just cut it down. I cut it down with these big scissors. Stampin' Up! Used to sell them. They don't sell them anymore. I did find something similar. Where is it? Where did I find it? The, oh, I can't remember. It's a spice place. Oh, Epicure. Epicure has a big scissor like that. Not as heavy as the Stampin' Up! Ones, but anyway, there's my card. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.